I'm back. Same outfit. It's not that I wear it every day. It's just that I haven't left my dining room table. I decided I was going to record T, or T if I use that hand, for turtle. And then I'm just going to do I. So here's how you make an I. It is so easy. You just stick your pinky straight up. And it reminds me of a lowercase I, because lowercase I is a downstairs letter, so it's small. And then you put a little dot on the top. But it's, I guess I could go like that or like that for the dot. So those are the I, lowercase I. And here's what we're going to do for the sound. Some of you might have heard the word vowel. A vowel, there are 5 letters that are called vowels. Sometimes Y is a vowel, but the letters that are always vowels, we have already learned 2 of them. O is a vowel, and we might have talked in that video that O says ah, and that's the short sound, ah, ah, ah. O makes some other sounds, and it works in teams to make sounds. So vowels are pretty cool. But the first sound we learned for O is ah, 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 like octopus. We've also learned the vowel called A. And A, the first sound we learn, is called the short sound, and it says ah, ah, apple. Ah, ah. That's what your mouth kind of does with your hand. Ah, ah, apple. So today we're learning the 3rd vowel, I, and I's short sound is the one we'll learn first. And here's what you do. Mrs. Mickey taught me this, and it's pretty funny. So we're going to go like this with our I. You could even do it with both, our lowercase I. And lowercase I says, itchy eyes. Get it? Eyes, I. I thought that was so funny. So we're going to go, I says, itchy eyes. So there you have it. Itchy. Itchy. We used to go like this. We used to say itchy, like your nose was itchy. And I think we did it like that because when you say you kind of curl up your mouth like But I really like Mrs. Mickey's itchy eyes. So I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, here we go with lowercase I. I'm not going to use the crayon. I'm just going to go right to the pencil. And it's just a little line that stays downstairs. It starts on the ceiling and drops to the floor of that first floor. And then there's that little dot. The biggest thing that kindergartners have trouble with is they either make the dot too big or they make it very lightly and too small. So when you make your dot, what you want to do is you make your line, you put your pencil down, and then you kind of wiggle it gently. See how I'm just putting it on the paper and then I'm just wiggling a little bit? That will make the perfect lowercase I dot. Okay, uppercase I has 3 strokes. It has the big line down and the little line at the top, and if I covered up the bottom line, it looks like a little skinny T. See that? T had 2 strokes. I just has a stroke at the bottom. That's the only difference. So that big line down, second line, third line. The big line is always the first line, and I like to think of it too, it's like you're making a number 1. So the first line is the line down that makes the 1. All right, you always go down first. And the crossbars are smaller on the I than on the T. On the T, the crossbar was a little bit bigger. Down, across, across. So when we switch to our pencil, be picky where you start and stop, and it's just nice and straight. A little line at the top, a little line at the bottom. I would say probably the thing I would see the most that makes handwriting look messy is the top line and the bottom line are crooked. So I'll show you one of those. People kind of go downhill or they go uphill. So that makes the I not look neat and tidy. So work on making your lines nice and straight and strong. Okay, there you go for uppercase I, and I will circle my favorite.